Sika Ireland is the leading supplier of one of the leading suppliers of construction materials worldwide. The company was founded in 1910, and the first product was a Sika 1, a waterproofing product used to waterproof tunnels between Switzerland and France. Since then, Sika 1 has stayed in one of our mainstream markets, but we have grown to provide further waterproofing systems, concrete admixtures, flooring systems, roofing systems, waterproofing bonding. So we have a full array of products within the construction industry. It was started by a gentleman called Caspar Winkler, a Swiss man, and headquarters of Sika still remains in Switzerland to this day. We now have a presence on all 5 continents and over 80 countries around the world. Today, I specifically would like to speak to you about flooring solutions and hygienic coatings that can be used in the food and drink industry. As I said, we do have a large array of products, but to narrow them down for this specific reason. Flooring solutions, obviously the conditions of the floor in the beverage facilities is a significant factor. Okay, so this here shows a before and after of the exact same manufacturing facility with a new floor in situ. The reasons for floorings, as they appear here, direct decorative requirements, preventative of dust, but for this industry, I think resistant to detergents, cleaning agents, water, fat, grease, olive oil, and resistance to a wide range of temperatures. So food production, as I'm sure you're aware, requires the cleaning of the floor area. You know, you may have anti-slip properties required, and the mechanical properties needed for shipment of pallets, mechanical trucks, and forklifts on it. With Sika Ireland, we provide Pure Sem. It's a polyurethane screed designed for areas subject to extreme conditions. What are these extreme conditions that I mentioned? Hygienic conditions require frequent and intensive steam cleaning. Wet or dry production processes will have a major effect on the type of flooring system in situ. And being able to withstand severe temperatures. Pure Sem can withstand temperatures from 120 degrees right down to -40 degrees. So blast freezers and walk-in freezer units, and of course will withstand extremely heavy traffic. Flooring solutions, here are some areas where it has been used. So you may see commercial kitchen, the cold storage as mentioned, an abattoir, and of course the food processing industry. Next we're on to hygienic coatings. And what are hygienic coatings? The aim of hygiene is to preserve health, to prevent the spread of disease. Hygienic coatings for walls and ceilings must not allow, enable or encourage the proliferation of disease-spreading microorganisms and macroscopic pests. And this is what we are trying to avoid. No, not working for me. Okay, that's weird. E. coli. Okay, that is the main thing. Just going on some examples here. Food and beverage. This is Mr. John Barr and Son at Butchers in Lancashire. Contaminated meat products. It's the most significant outbreak of food poisoning in the UK. 496 cases, 13 people on kidney dialysis, and 21 dead. So, not from one small butcher shop, the possibility of such an outbreak is quite big. Again, just to change it to hospitals, Maidstone again. This is C. difficile outbreak. Again, just areas of concern there, tiled areas and dirty sinks, so just poor general hygiene all over to cause this outbreak. You may have heard about the Cadbury, again going back to food and beverages. Traces of salmonella found in Cadbury's chocolate bars. They estimated that it would cost the company 30 million. 42 cases were investigated, 3 people hospitalised. They were investigated by the FDA and fined a total of £1 million. Again, one more, I'll just fly through this. A restaurant in Belfast, 2 separate outbreaks. The owners were charged over £110,000 and the biggest outbreak in Northern Ireland. So hygienic coatings could play a major part in the prevention of this. Obviously, food premises or anywhere where food is prepared or served must be maintained in good repair and condition. The design and construction of the food premises must permit adequate cleaning and protect against the following: accumulation of dirt, contact with toxic materials, shredding of particles into food, and the formation of condensation. Hygienic coatings on wall surfaces in rooms where food is prepared, treated or processed must be maintained in the same condition. And will require the use of non-absorbent and non-toxic materials for smooth surface. Ceilings and overhead. I mean, again, it is an area of concern. Not so much. We're more concerned about the floors and the wall area. Doors, again, not too much. So conventional paints. The advantages of conventional paints, obviously, is the speed of application, the low cost involved in that. And they come up with a seamless finish, so there are no areas for bacteria to grow. The disadvantages: short lifespan. You find that with conventional paints you are continuing maintenance on a regular basis. They've poor flexibility and impact resistance. So trolleys, mechanical vehicles carrying them, any kind of impact, the whole system breaks down. They may crack and flake with condensation and over time, and they've low tolerance to chemicals that are required in the food industry. The advantages of antimicrobial paints: speed of application, again, the seamless finish, and a contact kill. So any bacteria that lands on the finish is killed instantly. The disadvantages: it's only active for a limited time, so it does wear down over time. It may be 12 to 16, 18 months or more, but it does wear down and breaks down. There you go, 2 to 3 years. It leaches toxic chemicals, which is becoming more of an issue with certain standards, and the washing of it dilutes the biocides in it, prone to blistering, and not UV stable, prone to cracking and flaking. Again, the biocides leach out. So this is a test after 10 days, that is the standard area. 20, you can see that the center area is getting smaller, so the biocide is leaching out, it's not working as much. 30, 40. So the actual coating itself is degrading over time. Ceramic tiles, again, I think with a lot of the people we were speaking to today, moving into production areas, they are looking to refurb the types of this, and ceramic tiles have been a standard in situ for a long time. The ground is easily affected with mold and bacteria if it's not looked after. If there's not a regular cleaning schedule, it's very easy for the mold and bacteria to grow within that. It's easily broken. So again, damage from pallets, from mechanical vehicles, it takes a bash and it's done, it's broken. Very difficult to repair. Expensive to install and expensive to maintain and upgrade. So cracks in the joints, this is just an example here of a hairline crack. It's estimated at 0.08 millimeters wide, okay? An area of 10 millimeters squared with a crack depth of 10 millimeters, and the volume is 100 millimeters cubed. So over 140,000 bacteria could hide in that crack, okay? A tiny crack like that. I mean, you pass them every day, you look at it and take no notice, but when you break down the figures like that, it's quite a substantial amount in one small, tiny area. And there is another stat: ingesting as few as 10 bacterial cells can make you ill. So that's all it takes, just that little bit. I just want to go over what to consider when specifying hygienic coatings. Okay, the facility, okay, regulations, food and safety, general food hygiene, the cleanability, what your cleaning regime, the agents used, the frequency involved. And an answer to it is the Sika Guard hygienic coatings. If some of you passed the stand, we had a mock-up design there. It's a completely seamless finish. It's flexible because it's embedded with fiberglass mesh. contains non-leaching film preservative. It's available in a multitude of colours, and it's great resistance to repeated cleaning regimes. There's some more advantages of it. Easy to apply, fast drying, and it's UV stable, so it won't crack over time if exposed to sunlight. Just some case studies then to finish. It's been used in a St Mary's maternity unit in Poole Hospital in the UK. Category B laboratory in Cambridge on the right, a Nordmilch cheese factory, bottom left, and a leisure centre in Banbury, the use of Sika Guard 203. That's it from me. I hope it's been somewhat informative, and thank you for your time.